Hi everyone, this is Leah from Palm and Grace, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to use my savings tracker spreadsheet. This spreadsheet provides an incredibly easy way to track your savings and to view the stats on your progress. I also have a blue version of this spreadsheet as well, and I'll be sure to link both versions in the description box below if you'd like to grab a copy. So without further ado, let's jump into the tutorial. When you open up a brand new copy of the spreadsheet, this is what it's going to look like. As you can see, it's pretty bare, but as you begin to add in your information, it will slowly begin to populate. The very first thing that you're going to want to make sure you do is add in your currency symbol. To do this, go to the Start tab and either type in your currency symbol, just like this, or you can copy and paste it in. Once you do that, that currency symbol will be used throughout the entire spreadsheet. An important thing to note about this spreadsheet is that the left sidebar is fully automated. So you do not need to input anything over here, and you want to make sure you don't just to avoid messing up any of the formulas. So let's begin adding in a savings. Let's say for our first saving, we want to add in a vacation fund. In these pink boxes at the top, you can add in the title for the fund. As you can see, once you do this, that fund will then be added into the sidebar over here. Next, you can add in a goal date for the fund by selecting from the calendar any month or year. Once you select a date, that month and year will appear here. If you don't want to have a goal date for your fund, it's totally fine to leave that blank. Then go ahead and add in your goal amount. I'll add in $10,000 for an example, and any starting amount that you might have. If you have $0 as a starting amount, you can add in that, but if you happen to have a different starting amount, you can go ahead and add that in here. Next, you can add in your savings contributions. For this, you can select any date in the date column by double-clicking a cell and selecting the date that you added the contribution in. If you prefer to, you can also type in the date manually, and it should then update to this format. Then you can add in the amount for your contribution. As you add in your savings contributions, the total amount saved, the amount left to save, and the average monthly contribution will automatically update. You can also see the months left until your goal, and in the top box, you can see whether you're on track or behind to meet your goal by the date. It will also show you the estimated month and year of fully funding your savings fund based on your average monthly contribution. If, for example, I added in $2,000 this month, you can see that this changes to on track to meet my goal by then. As you add in more contributions, all of the numbers will update as well. So let's say I add in $1,000 here and $2,000 here. And I recognize that these are huge amounts of money to be contributing to the savings for each month, but this is just to show you an example of how the numbers would update. Going back to the left-hand sidebar, you'll see that our goal amount is added in, the amount that we have saved is added in, as well as the amount remaining and the progress with an automated progress bar. In the savings contributions over time, you can also see a chart that shows you how much has been saved each month. If you want more exact numbers, you can click on and hover over the chart just like this, and it will show you the exact amount that is saved for each month. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in a second savings fund. So for this, I'm going to do Christmas gifts. Let's say my goal is December, which is when Christmas is. And then my goal amount is $1,000, for example, and I have a starting amount of 0. Here is what it looks like as I add in different savings amounts throughout the year. As you can see, these numbers update here, as well as these progress bars and charts over here. And you can see that they both have 60% saved right now, but if I happen to change it to 200, then the Christmas gifts would become 70%, and the vacation fund would stay at 60%. This bar up here will show you the overall progress for all of your savings. So for both of these savings, I am 61% of the way to making them fully funded. Once a saving becomes fully funded, just like this, it will say fully funded at the top. Now you may notice that some of these boxes appear green, and if a box appears green, that means that the status is on track as noted up here. One last thing that I want to quickly note is that you can easily jump over to any of the savings in your spreadsheet by clicking on the hyperlink sign next to the saving and clicking on the link to jump over to it. This is especially helpful for any of the ones that you have further down that you have to scroll far to get to. As you can see, you can add up to 30 different savings funds in this spreadsheet. And that is it for how to use this very simple savings tracker in Google Sheets. Again, if you'd like to grab your own copy of the spreadsheet, I'll be sure to leave a link in the description box below for you to grab one. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around again here soon.